合作。
Cooperation is not only beneficial for our two countries, it is also good for the world.
Chinese and British leaders reaffirming their golden era of bilateral relations and defending free trade and multilateralism. Hello, I'm Anand Naidu, and this is The Heat. British Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt is in Beijing on his first major overseas trip since taking office. The occasion, the 9th China-UK Strategic Dialogue, an event that serves to reinforce ties between the two countries. For more, we turn now to CGTN's Zhou Yun in Beijing. And Zhou Yun, what can you tell us about this meeting?
Earlier on, both sides covered an extensive range of issues during their discussions, ranging from environmental challenges to international security issues. And two sides also reached agreements on global and regional political issues, cooperation on promoting common prosperity on the Asian continent, and improving global governance system. And both sides are also working towards a new type of international relations and a community of a shared future for humanity. China and the UK reached a consensus expanding the cooperation in artificial intelligence, green energy, digital economy, and other new industries, along with the building of the Belt and Road Initiative. Yet I think what is more important is that both nations reaffirm a willingness to safeguard the free trade multilateralism while strengthening the two countries' golden era of bilateral relations. Let's take a closer look. It is Jeremy Hunt's first visit to China as UK's Foreign Secretary. Just weeks into his new job, the trip shows that UK highly values its relationship with China. Following the meeting, Chinese State Councillor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi said that both sides agreed to create synergies between the two nations' development strategies. He also hopes to expand trade and investment with the UK, prioritizing areas like nuclear power, finance, and innovation. Wang says both sides have reached a consensus in safeguarding multilateralism and maintaining the WTO's free trade rules. He also responded to the recent trade friction between China and the US.
The U.S. practice of instigating trade disputes with China is neither legitimate nor justifiable. Both the U.S. and China are WTO members. Therefore, friction should be resolved within the WTO framework. But the U.S. bypassed the dispute settlement mechanism of the WTO and handled this issue with its own domestic laws. This is typical unilateralism and economic hegemony, and is unacceptable to any sovereign nation.
Both China and the UK also agreed to enhance and speed up cooperation on jointly building the Belt and Road. China looks forward to UK's more ambitious participation in the initiative. Secretary Hunt said they discussed some of the international concerns raised about the project's adhering to international standards and looks forward to more work and cooperation with China.
We offered to work with China to help to assuage some of those concerns. And we pointed out that the UK, as the second biggest spender on development assistance in the world, has got a lot of experience of infrastructure projects, of the financing of infrastructure projects, and some of the pitfalls of those infrastructure projects.
China also offered to open discussions about a possible UK-China free trade deal once the UK separates from the European Union. Given the current rising trend of anti-globalization, it is of vital importance for both China and the UK to make joint efforts in upholding the rule-based international order as well as solving regional issues. And all of these will help to pave the way for better bilateral relations entering a new chapter of the Golden Era. Back to the studio.